You read a script and it says you pick up a staple gun and put it to your face. What do you think? Was that a fun moment for you to play?
That whole episode was probably one of my top 3 favorite episodes, even though it just almost killed me, you know, with all the prosthetics and the all the stunts. It was, but looking back, I think it's probably my favorite episode, complete.
And Josh, you've got a show with a serialized nature to it, and there's always the debate of, you know, how much do you want to start quickly moving the story forward versus, you know, when you won't have anything left if you do that. What's your thoughts on when's the right time to sort of do a, you know, big push forward, and then when's time to wait?
I mean, based on the response to the last couple episodes, I'm probably the wrong person to ask, I guess, about the pacing. But, you know, one of my favorite shows is The Wire, and, you know, right? Wouldn't you love to go to a Wire con? Like, I mean, just imagine what people would dress like at the Wire, like, panel. It would be awesome.
You killed Bubbles.
Yeah, we did kill Bubbles. I know, and I was like, I tried to cast almost every Wire actor, you know. I mean, just imagine, like, Omar in the Ellison role. I mean, I tried. I mean, like, these are the things I tried to do. You know, I really like to, I mean, I don't like to move things too fast, and I mean, it's constantly an argument in the writer's room about, you know, how far and how much to reveal and in any given episode. And, I mean, one of the things about trying to do shows where you take the characters seriously in a fantastic setting is, if you kind of, for me, if you eat through so much plot, and not just plot, but character plot, it turned it into a soap opera, and you end up, all those twists and turns of those characters end up being meaningless. And I've always really wanted to protect the characters and really earn their changes. And I think in doing so, I think I do sometimes slow the storytelling down, which, you know, is not always the best thing commercially, I guess. But it's just the thing that I think instinctively I feel works best to examine these people and kind of take them very seriously. And you know, I mean, likewise, you don't want people to tune out, and it is Terminator, and you want to have enough, you know, Terminator in the show. But then sometimes you do 3 episodes of Terminator, and then, you know, you go online and someone says, oh my God, it's turning into Terminator of the Week, our greatest fear, except for the fear that we had last week, you know, so, you know.
So I have to ask the question, which is that, you know, the fans love this show, but there's so much analysis of the ratings week to week. What do you know about, you know, coming back next season? What have you heard?
I don't know anything. I mean, Summer and I were talking about this before. I mean, it's hard when I like to call us ratings challenged. When you're ratings challenged and you go onto the set, there's 250 people sitting there looking at you like, do I have a job, you know, next week or next month or whatever? And a lot of those are big men. And and women, and you know, you know, the number of times that I've gone to the cast and crew and stood up on an apple box to give a big speech, and my big speech is, I don't know anything, and which my wife could tell you without me getting on an apple box, but so I don't. I mean, look, there's 6 episodes left of this season. They're great episodes. There's a lot of action in them. There's a lot of, you know, character development. You know, all the questions, I don't want to say all because there's an infinite number of questions, but many of the questions that people have been asking about the season and kind of where it's going and is it all going to pay off are answered in the last 6 episodes. I mean, the number of reveals and kind of things that are tied up in the last 6 episodes are more than I thought that we could do in that time. And the finale, I think the finale is the best episode that we've done, and I think it's going to be very exciting and satisfying for people, and, you know, hopefully we'll be back. I don't know.
We're going to start taking audience questions in a minute. I believe we have a microphone right over here if you want to start lining up. But before that, I'll just ask, it's funny, for Shirley and Summer, I realize, you know, just by the nature of your characters, you barely have any scenes together. You sort of have your contingent, the Catherine contingent, and the Cameron contingent. Is it funny for you guys on set to sort of just pass each other and not really be privy to what's going on other side of the soundstage?
It was funny. When we did a promo. I did a promo with Eliza for our new for Friday nights, and I on your set, and I felt like I was on a different show because we're on completely different sound stages. But everything on your set is so white and clean, and I don't know, our set is so dirty and dark.
So, fighting or not fighting, will we get to see these two together anytime soon on screen?
Yes.
Yeah, there is a scene.
Yes, you will see them together.
All right, so
everybody has a scene with everybody.
Everybody has a scene with everybody. We have and we're going to go to audience questions now. I just want to preface it saying, please, guys, if you could make it a question and not a statement, and ask that the questions not include marriage proposals, hugs, pictures, etc. We just want to make sure all the fans are here. We're really glad these guys are here, and if we get questions, everyone would be glad to hear about. So yeah, let's start off with the first audience question.
We all love Firefly.
We all love Firefly.
Let's just grant. We all love Firefly. We all love garbage. And we tolerate me.
Hi. Ooh, sorry. My name is Max Alexis. I'm with JustPressPlay.net. I was wondering, Summer and Shirley are both wonderful women. Shirley, what's it like to go from being in a huge mega rock band to being a series regular on a weekly TV show?
It's really surreal. I mean, I've been making music since I was 15, so it's something that, you know, comes almost naturally to me at this point, and then to come onto a set for the first time in my life is like being taken back to kindergarten. It was scary and exciting, and but I felt like a real novice, and actually didn't understand a lot of the lingo that people were using, and I would look blankly at people when they'd say things like, "We're going to force you tonight." I don't know what you mean by that. Things like that. You know, it was crazy. It's been a crazy journey, and it's weird learning how to do something in front of millions of people. It's sort of scary, but it's taught me a lot about having, you know, you have to push through your fear and your own pride, I guess, in order to have new experiences in life. So I'm very grateful for the opportunity from Josh and from, you know, the whole cast and crew of the